Episode 11 of the Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom. Episode 11.
I wish I can afford a soundboard so I could just like hit a guitar button like a radio station.
If we wanted to be like
bougie about it.
Well, not about that. I was just saying if we want to be like knockoff or whatever, just play it on your phone. I'm sure there's an app somewhere you could download that's a quote unquote soundboard. It's quality. I'm sure it's recorded sound quality on this mic would be awful. But,
it won't be the horrible playback from my phone.
Yeah. Both in mixture with each other. Probably not a good idea.
In tandem.
It's a good thought, though. A lot to talk about this week.
A lot.
Quite a bit. We saw Suzume yesterday. Suzume. I said Suzume. Suzume, yes. It was beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Oh, my God. Just the artwork alone.
The clouds.
is reason enough. Well, I mean, my wife had mentioned it while we were watching it, too. She was just like, she leaned over to me, and she was, when we were in the theater, and she was just like, talking about how good quality anime theatrical releases always be. She's like talking about like some of the shading and shadows because she draws, so she knows just some of that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they bring, especially the
you know, I've been
the high, like the I don't want to say AAA releases of movies, but that's basically kind of what it is in terms of anime movies. Because I mean, there's anime movies out there that are just, but it's good. It was.
I would say I'd put it as anime original movies, like ones that aren't off of franchises already.
Yes. Exactly.
God, I was saying his name all week. Oh yeah, Makoto Shinkai. There it is.
Yes.
I was saying it all friggin' week, and this moment I forgot.
Pretty sure he's the same guy that did Your Name. Yes, he is. Yeah, he did Your Name and Weathering with You.
Which I need to go watch now.
Yes, it's on Crunchyroll.
I did see it there. I saw that exact section you sent me.
Yes, the picture, yeah.
Because you liked Suzume. It's just like a list of movies. And I was like, bookmark, because Boy and the Beast was on there. I still haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either. That was, well, first off, I was like, because I sent that picture to you and it said straight up because you liked Suzume. And I'm like, how do you know that, Crunchyroll? Because the only time I've mentioned anything about it was when your partner messaged me asking if me and my wife wanted to go with you guys.
To be fair, it's probably not targeted. It was probably just put out because it's release weekend.
Maybe.
Anime movies only get one weekend usually in the U.S., so.
Yeah.
So Crunchyroll's probably like, hey, we all know you weebs went out to see Suzume. If you didn't, you suck.
Right.
Because you liked Suzume.
And also, I want to say, because you also haven't seen a silent voice, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. How about that? Yeah.
Actually, I need to get Netflix again anyways, because the Black Clover movie is coming exclusively to Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So at least you can see both of them finally now, if you wanted to. Your Name is... See, it's content because the two came out around the same time, so it was like...
And they're both blockbuster, tearjerker,
yeah, and the community was...
anime movies.
I want to say... Well, yeah, probably basically arguing over which one was better.
Absolutely.
But...
It's
here it's saying that it came out in 2016. I did not think it was that long ago.
Well, that could have been when it came out in Japan, too.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. That's when I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it as soon as it was readily available on the ARG websites.
Nice.
ARG, matey.
I was just about to lie out my ass and say I haven't really watched movies like that, but that would have been a severe lie. Because, last week I watched American Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw Wolf Children and Big Hero 6, ARG, matey.
But yeah, they're arguing over the two of these. Which one? Silent Voice.
Yeah, one doesn't come out without the other at this point, so I'm assuming there's a war.
There is. Honestly, I feel like from what I've seen anyway, most people choose a Silent Voice as their favorite, like the one they like more. I personally like Your Name more. Not to say a Silent Voice is bad. It's a great fucking movie.
It's literally
I tell you though,
neck and neck.
This one is the more sad movie. Because this one deals with depression and disability and other bullying and stuff like that. Your Name is more like a tearjerker at one side, but it's more of like a happy kind of story, and then you get sad over one thing, and then it comes back to happy. It's like, you know what I mean? It's more emotional than it is. This one is just like, let me crush your soul with certain things.
Shaq Kyoto is known for that.
Yeah. But they're both amazing. Suzume, I think, should be listed up there with them.
It was really fucking good.
It was good. The chair.
Despite how high concept it is, it was really easy to follow most of it.
Yeah.
And it was really high concept. Like,
so, I didn't see anything. I think I watched the trailer for it when it first was being aired in Japanese theaters.
I heard
I don't know
that
when
one
was.
song.
Yeah, and then I didn't even know it was coming to the theaters until your partner messaged me.
I didn't either, to be honest.
I was like, oh, yeah, I'll go. And then I started seeing it a lot because it's being promoted, because it's coming to theaters. And I avoided all of it because I didn't want to. I was just like, lately, man, I just feel like any kind of advertisement spoils so much of shit that's going to happen.
To be fair, I don't think it would have spoiled much besides the chair. Like, besides it.
I had no idea that was happening. And
me
honestly.
Either. So, you know what? Maybe even that was like a nice surprise.
Because when it first happened, when Shota was turned into the chair, I was like, I hope this isn't an all-movie thing. But then as it went, I was glad that it kind of was.
Please keep going.
Because it was great.
It was great.
It was, especially him and his interactions with the chair. I mean, with the chair. His interactions with
Suzume?
No, the cat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because when he's chasing it down, that cat looked fucking amazing. Yeah, it sucks that I hated it most of the movie.
I know,
right?
Right?
How incredible it looked.
And it was just being like your partner says, a trickster god type deal.
Yeah. Did your wife cry?
Oh, she's blown. I look over there.
So 3 of us cried.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 of us cried.
Anime has only made me cry once.
Oh, no, and I figured. I'm still thinking it's a great statistic that 3 out of 4 of us did, though.
Yeah.
I had it for the most part. I only cried once.
I forget when I looked over when she was doing it. It had to have been when
it was like the very last moment when
the chairs
when she's like pleading and freezing up.
I don't know. Yeah, probably when the underground.
Yeah, when they're already like.
Well, no.
They're getting Shota back.
I think it was when she's stabbed the worm with the chair. And then when she went into the gate down there and then had to lock it, but she was trying to pull him out or whatever, or she couldn't.
Yeah, that's what I was crying. It was when she was trying to pull him out.
Well, not when she was in the world at the end of the movie. Like right after she went, or right before she went to see his grandfather.
Oh, like when she was originally trying to pull him out,
or trying to get to him, but she couldn't get into the what do they call it, the after,
the ever after,
the ever after. Yeah,
she kept crossing over.
Yeah. I think at that point
that grandpa thing was an excellent Chekhov's gun too. They just bring him up, they get sidetracked away from it, and she comes back to it because it's important. Like it was
because I was thinking that when right when they mentioned his grandfather first off and that he was still alive, I was like, okay, they're probably going to go see him. And then when the big worm thing happened, I was like, oh, maybe they'll have the grandfather help him with this, and then that didn't happen. And then he became the new Keystone. It's like, oh, then they're definitely going to go see the grandfather and get some kind of aid of some kind here. So I knew once Shota became the Keystone, I was like, she has to, because she doesn't have the expertise to know what to do next. She has to go ask someone what to do next. So it had to have been the grandfather. Beautiful music.
Oh my God, yes.
Beautiful soundtrack. Entirely. Just, and again, I just harken on that. Visuals, man. So crisp. It's just on everything. Just all of the details, too. Even just the door. The first door. The first time you see it sitting there in the water.
And she puts her feet in there, too, and everything.
Yeah. It was... If you haven't seen it, it's limited time right now in theaters, and by the time this episode's up, it probably won't be in theaters anymore.
It'll probably hit Crunchyroll eventually, though.
I'm sure, or something. Or DVD sales.
Or one of the streaming services going to throw money at them.
However you can get access to watch this movie, I'm sure both of us highly highly recommend.
Oh yeah.
Anyone
and our partners.
Yeah, I mean, it's just great fun. You know what I mean? It's just a great story, and I think that anyone that enjoys anime will enjoy the ride. So, go watch it. It's great.
Hell yeah.
Great characters all around. Not even just the two main characters. The aunt was a great character. I thought she was amazing.
Serizawa, I think the
Oh
guy's
my
name
god,
is.
he was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I loved every second that he was in it.
They roll up the roof.
It just stops there,
Oh,
dude.
Still broken.
After they had their argument, and he's trying to find the song. The first like
And
3
he
songs.
picks the literal perfect one too. It's almost like, why don't we just make up?
It was great. His character was fantastic.
Especially at the drop at the end where he's just like, oh no, I actually owe him money. He
You're
doesn't
right.
even remember.
Great. It was great.
It was fantastic.
I'm rooting for the aunt's colleague, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Go get her.
Waiting there for them when they got back too.
Yeah. I honestly, because I had thought that he went with her to go find Suzume.
I thought he would have too.
So when the aunt found Suzume, right when she was about to get in the car with Shizuzaga,
Serizawa.
serious, I don't even know what just came out of my mouth. Some garble mix of
Cthulhu rises.
yeah, something. I thought that he was going to be there, but then he was back at the work, back in.
Somebody needs to hold down the job.
Yeah, well, I think I just thought he would be there, but I mean, either way, he's cool. That it's not like it was any great loss that he wasn't there.
I know he's still at the ferry to pick them up, so he's a good boy.
Yeah, basically. Other than that, there's really not too much to say without giving away the whole movie. And
I feel bad for even giving away anything we did.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin the entire experience for people who may view it themselves. So, again, we both highly recommend it. Both of our partners and my wife recommend it. You'll have great fun. Go watch it. Good times.
Hell yeah.
So,
good ass cocktail I had there too.
oh yes. I mean, well, the theater we went to is significantly upped their quality of experience.
Those chairs.
Those chairs are amazing. Just my wife was saying it too because she hadn't been there in a while. The whole arcade they put in the front, and the full service bar and everything. Good times. Yeah. Other than that, Suzume was amazing.
Yeah.
Which of the weeklies do you want to discuss?
American Psycho. No, just kidding.
American Psycho is a weekly. I still haven't actually seen it. I know you told me about it. I think you sent me a link to it, but
I did on Twitter.
you sent me a link on Twitter.
That's where I watched it.
Well, you sent me
A link of Twitter.
Of Twitter. I was like,
Where I watched it on Twitter.
that's what I was gonna say.
So you might want to check that link because it might not work anymore.
Probably not.
I know I couldn't watch Puss in Boots. Like I held it for me and my partner, but it got taken down before we could watch it.
Savage.
Yeah.
What we got? Chainsaw Man, JJK, and
Don da don.
Don.
I guess it's a good enough place to start. Don da don.
Yeah. 2 chapters.
I absolutely think you're right that she's not gonna die.
Yep.
Right when I saw the light shining out of them too, with a Momo trying to heal her, I was like, oh shit, he was right.
So, because you were telling me yesterday how good last week's chapter, because I hadn't watched it, read it. I read both of them earlier today, and you had said that, and you just recently, like within an hour ago, read the newest chapter.
Yeah.
That last week's chapter was really good. It made me care slightly more for Vamala. This week made me care even more for her. And I'm sure next week's chapter will make me care even more for her. But her grandma, or the person, the old lady mom person, she takes no shits from no one. It's like, damn, lady.
The thing I found interesting was they keep saying they're Sumerians. Have they always been on Earth?
Are they on? Yeah. Are they on
I
Earth?
think they are on Earth. I don't know for sure though, but
Because I saw that too. Because I was looking at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, does that say Sumerians, or am I trying to read this and pronounce it wrong? Am I reading this right?
no, you're reading it right.
Yeah. So. Oh, because they look exactly like humans, just with the antennas up.
And she would still speak a different language from everybody else.
Yeah. But their god is Godzilla, though.
Which is great.
Which is hilarious.
Oh, no.
I had a feeling, I knew it, that the 2,000 troop thing was going to be a trap. I was like, there's no way that's real. First off, all of you people have to die for her character development. So
most of the boat, they're like 3,000 troops won't just instantly get wiped out by them. I'm like, yeah, they can.
They can very easily.
They absolutely can.
Again, tricking me with saying my boy comes back, by the way.
He did?
For There's a panel.
Yeah. I told you it wasn't big. I said it was a sprinkling of your boy.
And it was indeed.
A sprinkle.
A sprinkle.
But he's coming. Right when this flashback's over, he'll be back.
Yeah, because it looks like Gigi and
Ira
are both kind of down for the count.
Well, they opened their eyes when Ken went through. At least Ira opened her eyes. Gigi's eyes stayed closed.
See, because I didn't understand what was going on in that panel, to be honest with you, because
I know what's going on in that panel.
It looked like they're viewing Viola's memories.
I don't know if they all are. I know Ken probably is, and he's traveling through their transmitters. That's absolutely what he's doing. Because it flashed to each one of them. It didn't show Vamala when he arrived to Vamala, but that's exactly what happened. I'm sure of it.
I mean, I'm cool with that because that gets him straight to his girl Momo.
We'll see. After he sees all this stuff, maybe he's going to fall for Vamala.
Definitely not.
And after seeing Gigi with his girl.
Definitely not. And you know it.
I mean, I hope not. I'm saying this purely as a theoretical, not as a hope.
Oh, it's some copium right there for the Gigi Momo fans out there.
What's the opposite of copium? Dreadium?
Dreadium.
I'm huffing that dreadium right now.
Plutonium.
Yeah. After seeing Gigi sleeping with his girl.
Thankfully, it was just sleeping and not sleeping.
He don't know that.
No, he doesn't.
And then Momo talking about how she got such great sleep from it too.
Yeah, those teenage hormones, man, make you think some crazy stuff. Be strong, my man.
Makes you feel some crazy things.
True. But it's okay. It's alright. The feelings are strong for the Momo.
And they both admitted to themselves that they like the other.
Yes. And, it's manga / anime / that medium. Once something is established like that, it's just,
It's a matter of time till Momo dies.
Rage.
Dreadmium.
Plutonium. I will rage. But no, it's just a matter of time before they
make it.
Make it. Yes. But I do want to see Ken come back, because if he's gotten this power up of whatever this spiral type shit is, I see what he's got cooking in his, for new attacks or anything. So, there's that. But
I just loved how these chapters look too, can we say?
Yeah. All of the shots of anything to do with the alien invasion on
the landscape. Too.
Oh my god.
When they're far away from that temple and just a one-page spread, and they're coming up on the temple.
Yeah, with the pyramid floating above the structure.
Yeah, freaking amazing.
Great. Because there was,
their suits look good.
There was, I swear, or at least it felt like there was like 5 straight pages of no talking, just straight art after art.
And visual storytelling.
It was great. Good stuff.
Fuck yeah. He never lets us down on the art department.
Definitely not.
The opposite Togashi. The dark Togashi.
Have you read any more Hunter x Hunter?
No, there's only that one chapter still, though, so...
Oh. Back on hiatus.
Yeah, seems like it. Jump keeps saying, like, we'll announce how we're going to start releasing Hunter x Hunter now that it's out of the magazine.
It's not in the magazine?
Nope.
So the magazine dropped him, or he dropped the magazine?
I think the first, but we really just don't even know. They keep saying that they're going to distribute it differently, but they haven't said how.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to get a room of fucking artists to take over Tagashi's drawing job. Just have Tagashi storyboard, please, for the love of God.
Right. And I mean, I haven't read Hunter x Hunter, but I have not seen. I'm sure it's just probably ignorance, but I haven't seen people sharing artwork, be like, "This is the greatest." Like, just look at this hype art from Hunter x Hunter.
Someone does, it's from before where I picked it up, like part where the anime is covered. Mm. But I don't think there's a single time after what the anime is covered that I'm like, "Damn, that's a drawing." Like the Chrollo versus Hisoka fight, incredible. The Saradnik with Theta plotline, incredible. And I'm sure there's one or two Saradnik pictures I could pull up that aren't that bad.
Right.
Actually, yep, I'm a complete liar. There's that picture of Kurapika.
Oh, and he's
sitting there in the room. But that's an unfinished drawing, I swear to God. I like it because the pose goes hard and Kurapika looks great. But if you look at the background, it's a fucking unfinished drawing.
Savage. No
brutal.
Backgrounds.
It's just like that Goku Rakugai where the part where they just started framing instead of actually filling in all the detail.
I don't know, those few panels from Goku Rakugai were pretty bad.
They were pretty bad. It was just like that, but just for the background. But at least Kurapika in the foreground looked like he was going hard.
Right.
I wonder if this will work on Google. Sometimes I'm that confident. That Kurapika panel.
I'm sure you could also just be like Kurapika sitting in a chair.
I probably could. Oh, yeah, it was a different panel. I should have known it would be that one. Damn it. Yeah, no, I lose. There it is, though. There it is. And that's exactly how it looked in the manga. That is an unfinished drawing.
Yeah, some of the line work on the ceiling and walls.
The cherry sitting on.
Because, the piece under the chair with the door in the background looks more finished than the walls and ceiling in that picture.
But at least Kurapika looks like he's going hard in that. Like, what needed the detail got the detail.
Yeah, on his face, did hair.
And then, of course, the picture I should have known. So when someone brings up the scarlet eyes to him, he's like, choose your next words real fucking carefully. It was a Zodiac, too. He was a good guy.
Yeah, I don't like him.
My edgy boy.
I just still
This arc has done wonders for my liking of Kurapika. Wonders.
Maybe if I had read it, maybe. But I don't know. From what I've seen, anime pleb only here for Hunter x Hunter.
And I don't blame you. I wasn't a Kurapika fan from all that.
He's just kind of
I like the Uvogin fight. Like I didn't dislike Kurapika back then.
I still think he should have lost that fight.
Nah. He had every advantage he needed.
Uvogin didn't land a single hit.
He did. Well, it was blocked, but it broke his arm. Broke Kurapika's arm.
But that's the thing, because it harkens back to every issue, the main issue I've always had in anime. Kurapika's been fighting for fucking 2 weeks.
At least Kurapika, there's a logical
Uvogin has
reason.
been murdering people for his whole life. And Kurapika's been fighting with Nen for 2 weeks.
Because trust me, I'm on your side with that as a general problem, but I think Kurapika's the least bad example. Because at least Kurapika took the power system and said, let me bend this so that I could kill the spiders.
Yeah.
He's
I
not,
still
he's
will
not
say,
just
though,
a hyper-capable teenager. If Hisoka walked up to Kurapika and went, look, I'm not a spider anymore, and fought Kurapika, Kurapika would be dead on the ground.
Yes.
Not even a stand a chance. Like an instant murder.
Well, I think even if Hisoka was a spider and fighting Kurapika, Kurapika would still lose. Hisoka's a bad example.
Yeah, Hisoka is a bad example, but you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
If it was a Lumi, he's a Lumi.
I still think he'd lose.
I'm not confident enough in that. We haven't even seen a Lumi fight.
Really, he's got just the Zoldyck name.
Yeah.
That he's got going.
Like we know he's strong, but we haven't seen that he's strong.
Right. We just know that Kahlua is afraid of him.
Yeah, and we always see the aftermath of Illumi. He kills the mob bosses. He kills the.
Yeah, but I mean, anyone could kill those mob bosses
for hunting down Kahlua. Yeah. But even in that, Hisoka did the dirty work. Hisoka killed the butler.
I know.
He was so great.
It was so sad. I was so devastated when that happened. I was like, Poor Kahlua. And then they lied to Kahlua saying that he's just on another mission.
He's on a happy farm. I swear I want to like Hunter x Hunter. I swear.
I think it's just this arc. Or not this arc, it's the fact that, like
There's
you
so
say,
much happening.
Togashi's got so much going on. He's almost overworked, not to mention his health.
Yeah.
He's got serious health problems, and I think you're right. He should do storyboarding and take care of it. He should focus, because it seems like, honestly, it feels like he wants to write a book instead of draw a manga.
It really feels that way.
So he should take care of all the story and what characters are going to say something, and then he can just dictate what characters should be doing or how things should look. He can do any new character. He can draw the first sketch of the character. Like, this is what the character looks like. This is how they dress. This is their type of, what their abilities look like. He can do first sketch work or work with people, and then they can draw it in each chapter.
That reminds me of that one really cool nen user now, the one that combines, well, turns objects into animals that are still the object. Oh, the one good new character on the bottom half of the boat.
That's another thing, too. The boat acts as his loose end tire-upper of the old continent. He's like, shit, I'm going to new content, but there's still characters I want
in my story.
In my story. So let's make a giant boat and throw them all on it and spend 12 years on the boat.
At least Gon and Kahlua aren't there. I'd take a little bit of solace in that.
Gon should never be part of the story again.
I'm sure they could find a way. I don't want them to. He shouldn't. There's no reason to extend this story anymore.
He doesn't have Nen anymore, though. So
even if they want to find a way to bring him back in, how much longer should the story be?
I don't know.
It would be worth.
Yeah, because how you was it? Aluka, Nanika.
Yeah,
Nanika. How are you gonna overwrite her rule set of what she had to do? You know, the because it's all about like that's how Kurapika is so strong. It has that stipulation to it. The stipulation is the reason Gon's still alive of not having Nen. So you know
I thought
he
lost the Nen doing the transformation in general, and she just healed him.
That could be,
which is still a really hard rule. But again, you can write any bullshit, and I've seen people do horrible ass pulls, like reviving an entire a village on one man's chakra,
and then ruining the series forever afterwards.
Yep.
Complete downhill stretch.
What's scaling? But anyways,
Hunter x
Hunter. Still have chapter 400 to read.
Wow, is that many chapters, huh?
It is that many chapters. I think I am actually right that it's smack dab on chapter 400. Yeah.
Well, a quick side note, too, that we can discuss is that you've read some more One Piece.
I did. I'm almost done with Skypiea.
You are indeed. I mean, like I said, you got basically the Luffy and NL fight, and then they have the party afterwards, and then they leave. So I think you have at max 15 chapters left, maybe 20 of Skypiea.
Hopefully less.
No, I mean, 15 chapters is nothing, really, when you think about it.
I know it's not, but I'm done. I'm ready to leave this island. I'm ready to go.
You're about to enter peak peace.
No, so I'm not even necessarily hating this arc. I like the plot lines. The fight's just not all that great.
You get a much greater appreciation of Skypiea later, in a sense, because it's Skypiea is the word everyone always uses, all the YouTubers always uses. It's a microcosm of what One Piece is. It's because, and there's so many parallels that you don't see now that you'll see later, or if you watch a video. Like I'm pretty bad at explaining stuff like this too, personally, but like I watched a video that explained it beautifully of all of the parallels. Thank you, parallels. There's only like two things you can take from Skypiea and pull with you for the rest of the series. The Poneglyph stuff that was up there, how it's tied into the Ancient Kingdom and once was kind of part of it because it's more undisturbed town that Robin saw, and also Goldie Roger tagging the Poneglyph, saying, "I'm the pirate Goldie Roger, and I was here." You saw that part, I assume. Yeah. Well, because you just said Robin got...
Robin saw the Poneglyph, but she definitely didn't see the tag.
You might have met because
unless he tagged the part before she found where the poneglyph
or maybe it wasn't on the poneglyph. Maybe it was on the golden.
Because she sees something first, realizes El Dorado should be nearby, and then cuts her way down into El Dorado where the poneglyph is. Like she found surface level ruins first, realized the real ruins are deeper in because of that.
Right, because I don't think there's anything else for Robin to like archaeologically lies in there. You know what I mean? Because she just got taken out kind of by NL, right?
Yeah, I mean she's back up now, but
but she's not going to be like adventuring.
Yeah, she's not on the boat.
Yeah,
the Arc Maxim,
but
she was helping the other Straw Hats kind of get on their feet and escape.
But yeah, no, because.
I swear I would have read that, though. I swear I would have noticed that.
Because it can't be an anime-only thing, because it's mentioned in Wano. For that moment, it's mentioned specifically on how Robin saw that there. Well, not even more specifically, on how Gold Roger did that, actually, because it's in the Wano flashbacks. But... because you can take the poneglyphs and that out of it and bring it back. The rest of it is like its own self-contained story of how...
And that's the part I kind of like. I mean, I kind of like the story of it.
Because Luffy's true dream isn't becoming the Pirate King. The Pirate King is the means that Luffy needs to do to get his full true dream. And his true dream has never been stated in the anime. It's always... so if you're reading in a manga, and everyone always says it's kind of hard to pick up on, because it's almost like you're missing a panel. It's better emphasized in the anime every time it comes up, and it's only a few times. It's only like 2 or 3 times. Anytime Luffy goes to mention what his true dream is, you, the reader, doesn't hear it. You only ever see the reactions of the people that heard it. The first time you hear it is in Luffy's flashback when he's a kid with Ace and Sabo after Marineford. And becoming the Pirate King is just a tool for that. And the whole community pretty much collectively agrees that that is throwing a big-ass party. Which is basically what happens at the end of Skypiea. So Skypiea is like the foreshadowing of the entire series, almost. And there's a lot of evidence for that. The further you go, because you have to see it all in one, and you're like, oh, this was here, and that can relate to this, and then this can relate to that. You know what I mean? So getting through Skypiea, put it in a little pocket somewhere, and then come back to it later. Throw that away. But you're about to enter Peak Piece, which I think you'll start really enjoying because it's...
Though I will probably be taking a small break from One Piece again once I'm out of Skypiea. Because I've been grinding it. I mean, pretty much the only thing I've been reading. I
am fully prepared for you to be taking a break from most things when Diablo comes out. So
Yeah. It won't even be intentional for manga. It's just going to be a consequence of me playing Diablo all the time. I do have a couple volumes of Doro Hey Doro coming in, so that'll be perfect timing.
Well, because did you already purchase the Mega Man thing you were talking about?
Yeah, I did, and that's 6 Game Boy games.
True, but they're short. At least, short if you're able to complete the tasks. If you keep failing, the longer it's going to be. But
there are so many random encounters. The random encounter rate is so fucking painful.
You know, I've never played a Mega Man game. A Samus type thing where you
they
just
usually are. This series of Game Boy games is different.
So it's like a Pokemon or Final Fantasy running in an overworld and then draw it into combat randomly?
You're in the real human world, and you jack Mega Man into like appliances and electrical things, and it puts you into a digital world as Mega Man, and that's where random encounters are. But I swear to God, it's constant.
Well then, because I always pictured Mega Man being like the 2D side scroller.
Yeah, and it usually
kind of jumping up and down, and you're shooting your little arm gun, kind of like
die, boom.
Yeah, kind of like Samus.
Yeah, this one's more when you enter a battle, there's like two sides of the field, and you're moving around using abilities against each other. It's kind of neat. Always loved it.
Well, buy your time until
I definitely won't.
Diablo comes out.
I'll be surprised if I beat 2 of them by the time Diablo comes out.
Really?
Yeah. Not because of length, just because of they're a little more annoying than I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, there's a lot of random encounters, and I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go to yet. I was supposed to do an objective and then go to this place. It is a fucking spiral that I have to walk around with random encounters constantly. And by the end, I realized I wasn't supposed to be here yet. So I had to re-walk this spiral full of random encounters again. And I wanted to blow my brains out. We have a preset deck of moves. And then you draw some of the moves. Mm-hmm. One of those is the run away. So I only sometimes have the option to run away.
Savage. So why are you doing this to yourself?
I still like the game. Like it's cute. I like
it's 5 others you could play.
There is an option to make the game easier, but I'm not doing that.
Is the option?
I'm not a bitch. It makes your basic attack do like 5 times more damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It takes 1 health from people now. I just upgraded to 2. That option would up that by 10.
Wow, because there was like 3 missions that back to back I got 3 new weapons. Like, not as, like, because it's a weapon you equipped, so it's different combos.
Yeah, like
so
Dark Souls weapons, not regular RPG weapons.
Yes. So I had just a regular sword and a rapier, and then I got a great sword kind of thing that's a little slower and has some like wave attacks that are cool. And then I got 2 different versions of a spear. One's a slower for like AoE hitting multiple targets, and one's like a faster, super stabby type spear.
God, I hate stabby spears.
I'm digging that one so much though. The combos are so fun.
I'm much more of a Zhou Yun swingy spear.
Yeah. I'm more of a Ma Chao. God damn it, now I need to play another Dynasty Warriors game. Oh, they're so good.
We're about to hop on some Warriors Orochi together sometime. I still have it downloaded.
I don't.
Well, now that I have an external hard drive.
Well, I probably still do if I put... Nah, it wouldn't be on my PS4 either.
Now that I have an external hard drive, I just don't delete games.
When'd you get that?
A while ago. I needed it.
Well, because I remember for a while, anytime you did get new games, you were always deleting everything.
I got so tired of it, too. Now I don't. I downloaded games that I just planned to play in the future.
I will tell you, though, for PS5 so far, I've been downloading... This is the system I've downloaded the most games on. I only have 2 PS5 hard copy games.
You're being converted, and you don't even know it.
Well, no, because most of them are games that I wouldn't care if I have it hard copy. Like, for instance, I have... the Valkyrie, Star Ocean, Tales of Arise, Counter Bridge of Spirits.
And then you buy Final Fantasy
Virgil.
Remake and Crisis Core for a hard copy.
Well, Final Fantasy Remake I had PS4, which makes me mad because I didn't have it for PS5, which means I couldn't play the Yuffie DLC. Yeah, which is so bullshit, man.
That was bullshit.
You can see on my account that I have beaten the game on the PS4. You can see on my the system recognizes that I have the PS4 version in my disk drive, and I'm able to play the game on the PS5 with my PS4 disc. And you tell me I can't download this fucking thing. And if I had I could have cheated and downloaded the digital version 2 months earlier when it was free on PlayStation Plus. And then just to download Integrate to get the Yuffie DLC. And I was just like, you know, it's a short thing anyway. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm not like Yuffie's not. I mean, if it was Vincent, I guess I'm buying the game again.
Trying to buy a separate PS5 and
for real, because that was my main party was Vincent, Tifa, and Cloud. in 7. I threw all of my my Aerith healing spells on Tifa just to keep Tifa on the party indefinitely.
I think I went Cloud, Vincent, Red 13.
Well, Red 13 is just unquestionable for you.
Yeah, I that was guaranteed, but I was trying to think of who the third person was because I know you can't swap Cloud.
I hate
that.
Yes, I do.
I love Cloud too. I would put him on and off if I had the option. Like I would switch him back on here and there.
Strong characters. Limit breaks are amazing.
But I hate love to put Tifa, Vincent, Red 13. Get a different melee up in there.
It's the same way in Remake. You have to have Cloud. So I mean, because there's 4. Yeah, because it's
4.
Yeah, it's Tifa, Cloud, Barrett, and Aerith.
Yes, yeah.
So you have to choose to leave one of the other 3 off the team. But then it's like, okay, you want the healing, so you need to have Aerith on your team. So it's like you're really choosing between Barrett and Tifa. So originally you're just going to take Tifa because her game style is way better. Yeah. But then later as it goes, Barrett gets really fucking strong in the late game and he has more options. He's super boring at the beginning.
Listen, let's take Kate Sith out. Who's the worst Final Fantasy VII party member?
Yuffie.
Brutal. I was going to go with Sid.
Well, because Sid's got jump.
I meant as like characters.
Like straight characters?
Yeah, like who's like personal choice.
I thought
personal choice, not gameplay.
Oh, personal choice?
I mean, mix gameplay into it too. Then, like all factors though.
Of just the main class.
Yeah, I'd still pick Sid.
Well, there's 9 of them, right?
Yeah, but we're taking Kate Sith out too.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm missing somebody though in my mind. It's Kate Sith, Sid, Barrett, Tifa, Cloud, Vincent, Yuffie is 6.
Red 13.
Red 13, right.
And it was 7.
Well, I mean, Aerith would be 8 at least, but I could have sworn there was 9 because at the end when you... Well, no, maybe it is just 6. Yeah, 7 would count Aerith, right? Or no, 8 would count Aerith.
Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, Red 13, Aerith, Vincent, Yuffie, Kate Sid.
Because when
Sid. Kate Sith, Sid. So
there's 9, yeah. I was going to say.
Dies.
Because I remember when you fight Sephiroth, one of the times you fight Sephiroth, you have 3 different parties that you're jumping between that are all fighting him at the same time.
I would have been fucked.
I was fucked. So I had to separate my low-end characters and mix them
share them
with the higher level character. Yeah.
Kate Sith, you go with Vincent. Sid, you go with Cloud.
Well, Kate Sith was always my lowest. I cannot stand that character.
I can't either. It's so bad.
But that's kind of a tough one because if you're taking Kate Sith out,
yeah, I know because that's the automatic worst.
I mean,
is it still Yuffie? It looks like your face.
Still Yuffie. If actually before remake, I would say Barrett. After remake, because Barrett in remake, he's awesome, dude. They really bring
showed him that love.
Yeah, they bring in his character, man. Because his only character traits are tied with Midgard and his daughter Marlene in Midgard.
Yeah, the moment they leave,
the entire remake takes place in Midgard, so it's all about him and his daughter and
being a terrorist against Shinra. Because that's all in Midgard, too.
Yeah, so his character's more in the forefront than it was in the original game. He's especially because you leave Midgard in the first 20 minutes of gameplay, dude. It's so quick. So he falls to the
and he's just like a big polygonal dude waving his arms, and there's a problem. Like,
you know what it is, too? Because in the original game, they just take out all the swears and put all those symbols.
Yeah.
And he's actually just straight up yelling at everybody in the remake, and it's glorious. But, yeah, so I would have said Barrett. But I guess by default, then, yeah, that leaves Sid.
Sid's just not great.
He's character-wise, yeah. He's got some cool combat aspects, but
he looks all right, I guess.
I would also put him as one of the lower Sids as well, in just general.
I don't know enough Sids. The only other one I remember is the one from 13, who was really good.
Well, he's a good character. He's a good jackass, though, because Balthier's dad.
And he's sexy looking.
Well, you can also comment in 14.
13.
That guy. Yes.
Yeah.
He was an super asshole because he was a straight up bad guy.
Yeah, but he was sexy as hell.
But, because you also know 14 Sid. And, but you've seen at least, so you've seen 7s, 13s, 14s, 15. Because you have Sydney and her dad that's off to the side in the garage, which is Sid. I can comment on 4. He's cool in 4. He's a party member. And we both hate 8. I've barely made it through 8 anyway. So if he is in 8...
I quit 8 at this exact same time every single time I touch it. Right after getting Ifrit. And then I get on the overworld map. I'm like, man, this overworld map sucks ass. And
so I got Ifrit. And then there's something to do with you when you meet Renoa and you go on the train.
You got farther than me?
No, not far. It's maybe 20 minutes of gameplay later because you get on a train with Renoa. You have a bunch of combat on the train while the train's getting you somewhere. The train drops you off to a town, right? So you're on one map. It's painted backgrounds. Pixelated painted backgrounds of you trying to navigate through this town. So there's 2 maps that I could get to. So you run through the first map and it tells you we got to go to this place or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go there. So I go figure out how to walk to the next section of the map. Yeah. There's nowhere to go in there. I ran against every pixel of a wall to try and progress to the next map and could not figure it out. And I kept running back and forth between the 2 areas, trying to find the entry point to the 3rd map to continue on, and it was nowhere, so I just stopped playing. I was like, fuck it.
You know, that reminds me of the fucking junkyard in 7. I always have the hardest time getting around that one map.
It's super small, and
you're trying to find the one beam that isn't laying on the ground. It's actually a ramp, and
it's way smaller in Crisis Core than I remember it.
Oh god, I don't miss that way of doing worlds and movement. I had that problem in Crisis Core. I actually didn't finish Crisis Core because of a problem like that.
Sadness. The remake is good.
I was so close to the end too. I could taste it.
The voice actor did a good job.
Good.
I mean, so much so that I was sitting there questioning it because it's been so long since I played it, so I was questioning. I was like, is it the same voice actor? Is it a different guy? And then I looked it up, and then I heard the original voice. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, now I can totally hear the difference, but it was good. And then I'm digging the new Sephiroth voice actor. The original will always be the GOAT, but I think the new one does it pretty good justice because it's the same guy that did Sephiroth for the remake.
Nice.
It's for Crisis Core, so... It was good. I didn't.
Shall I give you despair?
Yes. But yeah, so I would say least, obviously, I'm sure everyone agrees with the Kate Sith being
the worst.
Then I would say
there's got to be a Kate Sith fan out there.
Oh, I'm sure there are those misguided souls. Then I would get rid of. I'd say that Sid is Sid, and then Yuffie, then Barrett, because then you get the hype. Oh, I will tell you this though. I didn't really care for Aerith in 7. I cared more for Aerith in Crisis Core. Even actually, for those listening, I played Crisis Core first. Then I played 7. If I had only played 7, I would not care at all about Aerith. I feel like in original 7, Aerith's character just doesn't get enough time and spotlight to grow as a character.
Like, her lines seem the same, but they're not.
Yeah.
That emotion and the voice acting does a lot for Aerith's character.
Remake does a lot for Aerith.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm a big fan of Aerith now from Remake and Crisis Core. Because I am a hard stand of Zack and Aerith.
Yeah.
A huge stand. And the only reason Aerith has any inkling of anything towards Cloud is because he reminds her of Zack, our boy.
The best boy.
The best boy. Which I was hyped that Crisis Core in general just got so much attention when it came out. You know,
especially with how little attention Dirge of Cerberus got.
Yeah, I played that one, but it's tough to get through because there's a lot of Kate Sith.
Tough. Oh, ooh.
Because it's just the 2 of them, really. At the end, there's cameos from everyone else. But you know what Dirge of Cerberus solidifies though? Sid's the strongest party member by far.
Does it?
Oh yeah, he would take Cloud in a 1-on-1 fight any day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because especially that Chaos form, dude. Because Vincent, yeah. What did I say? Did I? Oh,
I was like, I don't believe this.
No,
These are lies.
That is straight.
I ran with you, bro.
You did.
I had your back.
You did. You were running right into that fire.
I was like, I don't know enough about Sid to argue with you.
Oh no! Vincent, clarify. The vampire. Vincent is strongest. Vincent, not Sid. Sid's an old man.
Swinging around a spear and throwing dynamite.
Yes. Vincent is the strongest. Chaos. Because he is the chaos thing, so.
He might as well be as powerful as any icon you summon.
I almost downloaded Strangers of Paradise.
I tried the demo.
Do you know why? Because I saw in a thing that you can play as the Warrior of Light, and I was like, what?
You simp.
I am a huge simp for
bad.
Warrior of Light. But then I realized it's more of just a skin.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, it's not actually him. But you can fight him.
Looks infinitely better than fucking Jack. It's like they opened up a character creator and just took the default.
You know what pisses me off about Jack?
That is named Jack?
Well, yes, one, his name is Jack. And two, he's... I forget his fucking name right now, and it's just like in my mind. But he's literally... Oh, they took the model from the dude from 15. He's you see him a few times. He's got a katana. He's in the beginning of the game. So if you played, him and Noctis go through a dungeon, and he's the first dungeon that gets you one of your first royal arm.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. I don't have any face to put with it. And again, he literally looks like you just opened the character creator and then just hit yes. Like,
yeah, and
like he has such a nondescript face.
You know, that's something I need to get back onto. That's that, because I was going ham on my replay of 15. I beat the game. Because it's been so long and all the updates and the additional content for it. Yeah. So I downloaded all those DLCs because I basically got them all for like free, or they're all like $1 or $5.
Episode Arden, episode Prompto, episode Gladiolus.
Episode Gladio was fucking fire.
Was it?
Fire. And I was saving Prompto for last because story-wise, everyone says the episode Prompto one is the one that hits the hardest.
Episode Prompto looked good. I watched.
And because with it, it's
I don't know why they made episode Arden.
Yeah. Oh, Core. That's his name. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, it is. It's Jack with more hair.
Jack has a scar on this guy on his face, and this guy doesn't.
And he has hair. Not much, but
yeah. So
look at Jack next. Do it. Oh my god, his name is actually Jack Garland.
That's disgusting.
So it's not just... Oh, he does have a little bit of
see,
hair. Yeah,
look, it's the same person. Everything, the eyes, the eyebrows, the little, what are these marks called right here?
Boring looking.
Yeah. He's got a scar across his nose. That's it. It's literally Core with a darker...
It's Core if he needs to kill Chaos.
Yes. Chaos.
I don't want to kill Chaos. I need to kill Chaos. It's a feeling I can't avoid. I just must kill Chaos.
I will say, though, Garland looks so good. And the whole... they just... Listen, man. If Square Enix just wants to keep making remakes of the older Final Fantasies, I'm here for it. Right? I'm
honestly here for it, too, because their writing just gets, like, worse and worse, in my opinion. But I am actually reserving judgment for 16, though, because that shit looks... so fucking fire, and it's Yoshi P at the helm, so it's gonna be fire.
Dude, so the only thing, I've been avoiding, because again,
like I keep saying,
like I keep saying, man, there's just so much spoilers in today's showcases.
True.
So I'm just like, I saw the original stuff, so it's like, all those like, it's the for me the how do you say, the clothing style of that era of the knights. I like more fantasy clothing of the medieval realms than actual legit medieval realm clothing, and this is closer to real life medieval clothing, and I don't like that style. Like how the main character looks in the prequel before.
Okay, I was about
the
to say,
present
he looks
time
really fucking good.
In the current time, yeah, but when his hair looks like super anime-y.
Like, if I go for... There's a spectrum here. Jack is at the bottom, the new guy's at the top.
Yes. Yeah, because this, when he's got the scruffy hair...
I don't want to look. I don't want to look because I feel like I could remember his name. Just...
Okay, you did that because I don't even know his name.
Nope.
Like, this style of him, though?
Yeah, that's awful.
It's awful. So that's how you're probably going to start the game or in flashbacks or whatever. It's terrible.
Oh, but look at that one right to the right of that. Oh my
so
god,
good.
he's so hot.
Yeah, see this clothing choice here. Like this little, the fluff.
And they're using like, it almost sounds like the fucking voice actors from Xenoblade. Like, he has like a slight Welsh accent, kinda.
No, I'm super amped for this.
Oh, man.
I don't like, though, that it's because they've said that he's your only party member. I like party members, man.
No, there's a good reason for it. Oh,
I don't know it, so...
No, I don't mean story reason. I mean gameplay reason.
Well, because, yeah, you can transform into...
The game looks like it straight up plays like DMC. The DMC remake.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. Yeah.
I was like humming in my pants, dude. It looks so good.
I saw the trailer they did 2 live letters ago, because every live letter that 14 has, they say something about 16.
Might be concerning that I say this, but it's like you took DMC, the remake, and Kingdom Hearts 3 and smashed them together.
Wow.
Because it has those like nice animated finishers to everything, but it has like the base combat of DMC also. It's just like, except you're switching between summons and shit.
You know what I saw too, just the other day? It was an Asmongold video, and I only saw like the first 15 seconds of it.
All of them.
Actually, no, that doesn't surprise me. But it was just whoever a gameplay trailer or gameplay showcase where it was, and the dude in it was just running around in a village somewhere. I was like, that village just looks amazing.
I think later that video is where the combat is, and Asmongold is even like blown away too. He's like, holy shit, this is badass. I'm playing this.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. That's again, I will probably be late. Well, I'll probably pre-order it. When I pre-order it on Amazon, normally I get it day of release. So,
I'm excited for that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is it releasing on PS4 as well?
I have no clue.
Because it's that.
Probably not.
But, yeah, I was trying. I mean, I talk about doing it like with my wife. Yes, thank you. About playing through like a count up series of Final Fantasy, just like starting with 1 or something, or going up, or maybe I've thought about it, but I'm like, maybe I'll just start from like 2, which is the one I haven't played, and do count up of the ones I haven't actually played, except for 8. I'll never play 8.
No, it's not a count up then.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Did you beat 10 too?
No, that's what I'm saying, because I own on some platform all Final Fantasies except for 3. I don't think I have 3 on the Vita.
Are you counting sequel ones?
Oh, yeah, that's all of them. Yeah, so I own, take it from my Vita, I have 1. It's the 1 and 2 collection, so I have that. So that's 1 and 2. Don't know if I have 3. I don't think I do. I have 4 after stories, so that comes with 3 games.
Yeah.
There's 4. There's a like a prologue story, and then there's the after story game.
Yep.
Then I have 5. I think I've downloaded somewhere, but I haven't played it. I have 6 in 2 different places, on my Vita and on Steam, on the computer here we're recording with. This one I have on Steam is the Pixel Remaster. The one I have on my Vita is just the original ported one, so I'll be playing this one. And I'm about at the same place that's both of them anyway. And then I have original
the 7s.
The 7s. I had 8. I deleted it. I
I'm holding on to my gotcha. Trust me, it hasn't come up yet.
So
Would be
I
a gotcha
can
Andy.
I can download 8 again because you know how when you buy a game off PSN you can re-download
Even
it.
if you had to buy it again, it's probably like $5.
Yeah, or 15 max.
Yeah,
if that. All right, so that I have 9 on the Vita. Recently beat that. I have 10 and 10-2 on the Vita. I've beaten 10. I've beaten 9, and all the 7s. And I got so close to beating 4. I lost that memory card.
Yeah.
So I'd have to restart. 11, I guess I don't because it's
skipping over 11. That's not my gotcha.
I have PS2 12 and PS4 Zodiac Age 12. I have the 13s.
Gotcha.
I will not play
the 12
13
sequel.
Remnant Wings.
Yes, that was the gotcha I was holding on to. That's a DS game, motherfucker.
I could get it. I still have my 3DS. If it's on 3DS, I'm probably not.
Really? Right when you start this list too, I was like, the motherfucker's gonna forget about Revenant Wings.
Yeah, well,
motherfucker's gonna forget about Revenant Wings. No one remembers that shit.
I'm actively playing 14 and have been since it came out.
I can't believe they still haven't put out a 13 collection. I know they weren't successful, but like, just put it out digital. How much you gonna fucking lose? I would buy the whole collection to play 13-2 again. Just 13-2. I probably wouldn't even open the other two.
13-2 is one of the few games I bought the collector's edition on release.
And it was worth it.
It's a really nice case that it comes with. It has like a shield. Thank God it has just a flimsy cardboard shield that goes over it. Because when you take the game out, it's smooth. It's almost like a cardboard cloth almost. It's just a case it comes in, then it opens up. There's 4 discs in there, special features, and you get a book.
That game was so fucking good.
It was, yeah. 13, I even like people shit on 13. I liked 13 as a game.
Far enough to.
It's got its problems.
It does.
The
13-3 sucked.
Yes, and I got all the way to the final boss and couldn't beat it. I tried 3 times and just said no.
It was bad.
Yeah.
My dress-up darling.
But not as good.
But not as good. I haven't seen it.
It's good.
I probably like 13-3 more.
Probably not, just because of how wholesome it is. And 13-3 is just trash.
It is trash. The story is what lost me too, because like I could have dealt with that combat, but that story was some.
You know what I do love though is the Caius part of it, because you roll up on Caius as Lightning again, and you guys fight, and it's one of those things that you beat him in the fight, but then afterwards he just is chilling, and you're sitting there like, and he goes and sits on his throne. Because I don't care what anyone tries to argue, canonically Caius is stronger than Lightning. He beat her twice.
Well, now she's God's chosen.
Yeah,
well, she's kind of already was too when Caius rolled up in 13-2.
Both times. Yeah, both times he rolled up and just won. I love Caius.
That was a great cutscene too, though. Them fighting.
Yeah, I just love Caius as a villain in 13-2.
13 had a good cast, man.
It does.
Saz.
He gets done so, like, he doesn't get done dirty, but he's only in 13. He's not mentioned in, like, he's mentioned
so
in the
fun. He brought a good
great.
energy.
Yeah, he's great. And the story with the sun.
Yes.
Oh, so good. Snow. I love Snow. Good. People shit on Snow for whatever reason.
Hope has an arc. Hope has an arc.
He has an arc.
He has an arc. He was insufferable at first, but man, adult Hope.
In 13-2, he's okay.
Yeah. And then he goes back to awful because of bad writing.
Yes. I loathed him in 13.
They could have easily made Hope good in 13-3, but they dropped the ball in that game completely.
Yes. And I hated the time element.
Yeah. The time element, I took your emotions, so you can't feel emotions, but let me bait you with getting your sister back, even though you don't have emotions. Or Hope. Hope, you can't have emotions either. So bad. And then they talk about it. Man, we don't have emotions. This is just our destiny.
So terrible.
It's so bad.
It's bad. And the fact
everyone's fucking miserable.
The whole 13 days till the end of the world and the countdown. First off, time is frozen. So how are you going to try and tell me that I have 13 days?
I also want to beat the motherfucker who didn't expect God to be the bad guy. I want to beat the naive fool who didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to the end. I didn't even get halfway through the game. The moment the game opened, I'm like, yes, God's the bad guy. Gotcha.
Well, both the first and third game are just lacking in enemies. Caius was just too good.
Yeah.
He's just too compelling of a villain to then just shit over it with 13-3. That sucks because it's the only Final Fantasy that has 3.
It's only Final Fantasy where they had to put the fight with God in a separate game.
Yes.
The only JRPG that had to do this.
Yes. Yeah, but I want, because to harken back, I want a remake of like today's
6.
graphics of 6, 4, and 1. Because 1 they could do basically, they could
do anything
something
with
there.
it, but it's
they
also
could add
the
a plot.
simplest.
Well, yeah, because it's the first one.
Yeah.
But I feel like if any of them, that would be the most unlikely because Strangers of Paradise kind of fits that niche a little bit because the main bad guy is Garland and the Warrior of Light's
story
there,
of the world.
Yeah,
Of the
and it's
Final
just
Fantasy 1 world.
I just want a story with the. I just want a game with the Warrior of Light in my party. All right, that's what I want. Because I'm a simp for the Warrior of Light.
Watch it not even have the Warrior of Light because it's a create your own party. The first one.
It is because he's technically not in it either.
Yeah.
He's brought up later.
So watch them stick to that way. Which I mean, I guess Stranger of Paradise kind of lives up to that because you pick your job on the fly.
Yeah.
But I hate Jack. Jack sucks. I would
2
want
is
4.
I want to
also.
beat 2 just because it's 2. Everyone says it's the worst of them because
Worst
it's
and hardest.
the worst and hardest. But
Least forgiving because I think you need a special passcode to get through a certain part.
well, if I were to play with it, I'd play through it with a guide. I would do that. I've done it for games before.
I know it
It's
sounds
not
so unfun to do.
It's
not in general with the guide, just for that game.
I did it for parts of 1.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Especially, I was terrified of the ice cave because that's notorious. Because there's mind flayers in there, they'll just one shot you, and the ice cave is a very long dungeon. It's kind of early in it, but then once you get out of the ice cave, I basically just face roll the rest of the game.
4, 6, 8, 9.
8 can suck a dick.
It needs the remake the most. All of our complaints are why it needs a remake.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It has the most to gain. It has more to gain from a remake than the Pixel games do.
True. I've wanted to play 6 just because everyone hypes up the story. I know the rough outlines of what happens in the game, but
You know that game critic I watched, Zero Punctuation? Mm-hmm. That's the only one he likes.
I do think 7's overhyped. It is, but it's the most popular. It's the money bank. It's going to get the most attention.
I think it's overhyped for a reason, though. I think it's just a solid story where they didn't let shit get too confusing.
Yeah.
Because 8 gets too confusing.
And 9 is great. I know you haven't played it.
No, the chibi style kills me every time.
It's
I
so
started
good.
it once.
It's so good, though. But I just
And then
look
I
at
see
it like an old
Reiner, and
game.
I'm like, you look R-word.
You look bad. Yeah,
You
but
look really bad.
he's so strong down.
Freya's the only thing that makes you want to play that game. And Vivi. Sorry. I misspoke.
Vivi's character arc in that game.
Freya and Vivi.
And then 10, Titus.
10's when you stop needing remakes. Because
Yes.
the fidelity's high enough.
Yeah, and
Once voice acting comes in, you don't need remakes anymore.
no. So 10, Titus. I don't like his voice. Too much internal monologue.
Let's be a little fair on Titus here. It was the first voice acted Final Fantasy game.
True.
So it's not his fault that he literally has the worst lines in all of humanity, too.
It's localization. It's localization, so who knows? The Japanese VA probably killed it, and we're sitting here.
I bet it's probably shit, too.
Oh, I'm sure it was, yeah. Let's not be realistic. Because it was one of the first games with voice acting, I believe, because...
Yeah, I think in general.
Because that was one of its big selling points, wasn't it?
I think that's a misspeak because
Resident
Evil 1 had...
I'm sure. I'm one of. I'm not saying the first.
because Resident Evil 1 on PS1 had voice acting, and 7 through 9 were on PS1. 10 was on PS2.
Yes.
So it's at least a generation. But that's not saying much. Resident Evil 1 had the worst voice acting. I'm trying to even remember
Oh,
examples,
no,
but it's so bad.
No, I've seen clips of it.
It's fucking hilarious.
Or should I say heard clips from it, but... So I'm hyped for 16.
Same.
But yeah, so I haven't beat 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, so I've beaten all the others.
I've played a shitload of 5, and it is not that good.
It's the one I'm least interested in. Because,
I mean, X-Death is in it, and Gilgamesh, but it just hasn't hooked me.
Speaking of Gilgamesh, I hope that he comes back in 16 in a good way, because I did not like his portrayal in 15. It didn't fit, because the whole...
Did he get far enough at 15?
He's in the Gladius story.
Chris.
Well, first off, it doesn't fit, because canonically, basically all the producers of the game have mentioned that anytime you see Gilgamesh in the Final Fantasy series, it's the same dude, because he always acts the same. Not like Sid.
He's
Sid's different
multi-dimensional.
people. Yeah.
Just
because
you see that in the X-Death one. Yeah.
Yeah, because of what X-Death does to him.
I just had PTSD flashbacks to the Colosseum battles in 13-2. Those
I could not beat.
Were hard.
They were, and dude, the YouTube videos make them look so easy. And I made the build the exact same as
Poo Poo.
Yeah, well, I've used the same exact thing as them. In the build, the same monsters and everything to beat them. Put the same debuffs on, the same enemy to do mass damage. I just can't beat.
I'm not sure if I beat Poo Poo. I feel like I did beat Poo Poo, but I definitely didn't get Poo Poo, because that was the problem. You want to get them for your party. Oh, that fight was so fucking hard. 13.
No.
Oh.
This is going to be the new mount soon in 14.
Oh.
And how it's going to be, if they don't, we're going to riot. This is how you fly with it. It's an alien spaceship.
It's a tractor beam.
Yeah, and you just hang there like this. It's part of the new relic quest.
That's great.
Yeah.
I have PTSD flashbacks of that Poo Poo fight. That shit was hard. Out of hand, dude.
I honestly don't remember if I beat Poo Poo or not.
That shit was hard.
Yeah. Was he? Because
I remember it calls in reinforcements like fucking constantly. Because I think it was the UFO spawns more Poo Poos, and the Poo Poos cast I want to say meteor. I think it was. I think they all go to cast meteor.
I'm sure the 13.2 would probably still hold up graphically too. I haven't seen it, but there's no way it looked like that, did it?
No, right there though.
That's
definitely an engine.
Look at that. There's like 6 of them right there.
Oh my god, that fight was so fucking hard. I want to play 13-2 again so bad, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Look, they're casting meteor right there.
Oh god, that was so bad. And then every time you kill them. So you want to kill the UFO first, but if you leave the poo-poos alone, they're casting meteor on you.
You know what else 13.2 has? A boss-ass soundtrack.
The boss soundtrack, great duo. Because the fact that they were able to focus on the 2 main characters alone, it was so tight.
They had Assassin's Creed Revelation outfits for the characters.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. And then, of course, my favorite part, getting the monsters for your party.
Yeah.
Having Tonberry on your team. It was done so well.
They just had an event in 14 where you can get the Tonberry outfit. You just ended. Yeah. It looks... There's an emote that comes with it, too. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh! I could scream. I didn't expect the helmet.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I thought you'd just be wearing the robes. I'm actually jelly.
Yeah, they'll put it on the market board eventually, guaranteed.
Oh, it looks even better with that fucking hood left too.
This?
Yeah, it looks even better there, to be honest.
But yeah, it was for the Hatching Tide, the Easter event.
I'm so sad. I'm so heartbroken. I'll never recover from this.
That's the emote. You go like this, and you're like, and you can't see it because he's wearing the...
Cowers in fear.
Yeah, you can't see it because he's wearing the helmet, but your eyes glow like red for the emote or something like that.
Laser eyes.
Yeah, it's funny. It's good. But... yeah, so for Final Fantasy, random ass just like... tangent of Final Fantasy there. That's Final Fantasy. What else have you been playing? Video games wise.
Path of Exile. The world's most complicated game.
You and one of our friends talk about it a lot, and I know nothing about that game.
It's Diablo if Diablo was too complicated. It's
the one I play. If it's complicated, you seem to not enjoy the fact that it's complicated. It's complicated.
It's like
that. It's complicated.
I actually put it to you before because it's really derivative of Final Fantasy systems at the same time. It's like your leveling up process is the sphere grid.
Gross.
Your skill system is the materia system. Your end game system is
hold on. Before you finish this sentence. Is this the game that Asmongold pulled up the skill tree?
Yeah.
And it's just ginormous?
Yeah, and then he goes, hey, guess what? There's another one of these.
Yes.
Yes, that's Path of Exile. The one he pulled up is how you alter your end game. Like, it'll make certain activities more rewarding.
So, to even complicate it even more, let me guess that you don't get enough skill points to fill that. So you have to pick and choose.
Oh, no.
So you have to choose certain routes.
Oh my god, you don't even get close to filling that motherfucker up. Holy shit. It's confusing too? There's a bunch of little clusters and nodes with like stats, and then there's like your base stats as like a highway to get to other areas. I always thought you should like grab all these clusters. I look up like end game builds from the starting point. They're like base stat, base stat, base stat, base stat, base stat, all the way like halfway across before they grab like actual stuff, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
Please tell me you can respec.
There's a certain currency item that you can consume to get a point refund.
One.
Uno. And you get a couple, like I want to say like
why
6 to 8 free from doing certain side
so
quests.
It's a grind fest. The entire game is just
I
grinding.
understand it's a grind fest. It's a fucking punishment simulator. Because if your build...
Then why are you playing it?
If your build isn't mathematically perfect by like Act 7, you might just hit a wall where you're just not going to get farther.
Is the gameplay fun?
Yes. It's better Diablo 2. And it's a better version of Diablo 2, and it's better than Diablo 3. But it is something.
It's something.
It's Asmon's also right. That's also the most rewarding game because like there's not even a gold. The items you trade in are all usable, consumable items that you use to upgrade your gear. So it'd be like if you traded in smithing stones in Elden Ring, but they're fucking everywhere.
Is this a new game or newer?
No, it's been continuously developed for a long time, though. It does new seasons that add new mechanics, and then they keep those mechanics, so there's just this huge bloat of end game and progression systems.
Yeah, see, like we talked last episode or the one before, I plan to beat the games I currently have and acquire... But I did lie last time, because I only just thought about this. Last time I said the only other game throughout the whole year I care about is 16. And then I was hoping for whatever event, the E3 event that's not E3, but that time period where, you know, Sony's going to have Sony and Sony's stuff, Microsoft's going to have their shit, Nintendo, they all have it around the same time. Yeah. All that stuff where they announce new games.
And Summer Games Fest will still happen.
I'm sure there's going to be something in those that's like, I want to play that game. But those games are always not until 2024 anyway, the following year.
I would sacrifice a human being to get you on Diablo.
But I did lie. There is one more game coming out in fall of this year that I want to get. And it has quite the name to live up to. Because the other game that had the same name as a previous heavy hitter. Flopped hard. Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah. I still didn't beat Spider-Man 1.
It's a good game.
That fucking Mary Jane mission really took the wind out of my sails,
I don't remember it.
Where you're sneaking through like a museum or something.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucking pissing me off, man. I was mauling. I was straight mauling. I was angry as fuck, and I just dropped the whole thing. I was like, fuck this.
No, that game was...
I was loving it up until that moment.
Yeah. I didn't play...
And I tried it a lot, man, too. I tried.
You know what sucks is when the PS5 released, I wanted to get the Miles Morales PS5 because the case in itself is black and the light in when it's on isn't blue, it's red to simulate his suit.
Yeah.
And I really wanted that, but, you know, just getting a PS5 when it released was
much
hard
less
enough.
a special edition one.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to give up on that.
Do you got 1.5G, my friend?
Nope.
Nope.
So, but the other game, by the way, that was mentioned was Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
You mentioned towards what?
I mentioned earlier how Spider-Man 2
lived up to okay.
And the other one that didn't.
Okay. I was like, because my brain went like, I could have been sealed in the prison realm just now. My brain just went like 80 billion directions. I'm like, first of all, the good Battlefront 2 or the bad Battlefront 2? Secondly, in what context now? Because if he means the old Battlefront 2 is bad, I might have to crack a slap across somebody's face right now.
Or if in turn he means the new Battlefront is good.
I might have to crack a slap across somebody's face. God, speaking of human sacrifices, the amount of people I'd sacrifice to play the PS2 Battlefront 2 again is astronomical. I would remove a nation from this planet to play that game again.
I don't think you need to go that far.
I think I do. I don't know how expensive it would be.
Well, it's not. Because one, that TV can handle the PS2 hookups. And I have 3 PS2s that are working. Only one controller, though, so I need to get more of those. So all you would need is the game itself.
I've been trying to get Skies of Arcadia for ages, but that's just not happening.
Why is it expensive?
Yeah, it's like $150 minimum for a PS2 game / GameCube game.
It's brutal.
Yeah,
is it a good game?
No.
I don't even know what it is. So why do you want it?
It's a JRPG. It was really good, actually.
Well, I mean, it's a JRPG of the time, so it depends.
And I was real young, too, so it's hard to say. It was hard, but it was fun. You're a sky pirate.
That sounds cool.
Another game I would kill to try again.
That's why I keep all of my games. Ever since I had a PS2, I traded in 2 PS2 games, and I own every other PS2 game I've ever had.
It's cheap.
Battlefront, what?
$20 or less cheap.
There you go.
And I still have my PS2. We found a box with my PS2.
Nice.
PS2 games.
Glorious. Those things hold up.
I have one of the old Ultimate Ninjas. You know, fucking, I want to get on that shit, man. I want to play that shit.
I have, like I said, just all of them. I have so many games. I have more games for the PS2 than I do any other system.
I also could easily say that.
It goes lower as you go. So my PS2, I have, I don't know, maybe 30 games. PS3, 20. PS4, 15.
I'm ashamed to admit I sold my GameCube games.
PS5, 2.
I shouldn't have done it, but I needed the money at the time. So.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I save them all for... And I'd always thought about it my whole life, and now it's going to start paying off. I was like, my kids are going to play these games someday. But then I'm like, I should do supervision because kids are not very good at keeping things and not broken.
Even just aging with time, too, they're already more susceptible.
Yeah. But the problem I'm going to probably be having coming soon, finding a TV that they can hook up to. Because TVs nowadays come with HDMI ports.
Well, you get adapters, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that market will die eventually, too, but...
All I need to do is buy the one for analog to HDMI, and then I'm good for a while, and then I'll have to get real crazy later. Analog to HDMI to HDMI 7.
Then we're going to start firebombing corporations to demand them to re-release games.
Get them off of, like, for instance, Crisis Core. You couldn't play that game without a PSP.
Mega Man Battle Network. Those are Game Boy games.
Yeah. But Crisis Core was cool, as I was saying, is because you couldn't download it on PSN, even though it was available digitally for the PSP, because the PSP situation, whatever. But
did the PSP have a store? Yeah, it definitely had.
The Vita had a store. I don't remember if the PSP itself did.
I think you're right. I don't think the PSP did.
No, it definitely... No, it did, because I had Monster Hunter Freedom Unite downloaded. I never had...
You didn't have the disc?
Neither of us. I don't think me or you had it.
I didn't have the disc. I swear I had the disc.
Yo, Monster Hunter needs to come out with a new game. I've been fucking itching. I don't like that new style, what they do, though. I mean, it's cool, because they'll run the game for up to a year after release with free content updates, which are kind of nice. But for Monster Hunter's style of gameplay, they'll release 2 new monsters in a cycle.
I think they said they're coming out with another world.
Well, so there's 2 different Monster Hunter teams now that work on games. Shit. It's not just one anymore. So
you know they're doing good.
So World has a team, the team that made World, and then for the console and then the handheld / Switch has their own team. So Switch was the last one with Rise. So when World, Rise, and then they already had mentioned that the World team would be the one to make Monster Hunter 6. And so Monster Hunter, because World is technically 5, is the 5th generation, and Rise falls under that.
That was another moment you could have caught me in the prison realm, because I was like 6. No, that's got to be like 30.
No, because they go by generations, and then like just the main line. Because like if you look going like backwards to like when we started, Freedom Unite was generation 2, because Monster Hunter Portable 3rd was the 3rd generation, and then Portable 3rd was the one that we didn't get. We didn't get Portable 3rd. We got 3 Ultimate, and then we also didn't get I forget what it's called in Japan, but we didn't get the next one. We got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which came later.
I jumped off that train by then.
So the first one that we actually got for the handheld right off the bat was Rise, because we didn't get Generations right off the bat either, because it wasn't called Generations, and it was called Triple X in there. We get the updated one.
Yeah.
Because they originally released games. We got Rise, and it only went up to high rank. And that's it. That's where the game ended. Same with Monster Hunter World, actually, was the first one, because World released worldwide, first date. You got up to high rank. Iceborne came with G rank. Rise came out. You get up to high rank, and it ended there. Then Sunbreak came out later, which was DLC, which then gave Master Rank. They renamed G rank to Master Rank. 4 Ultimates and 3 Ultimates were the package deal where you got it all the way up to G rank together. We didn't need Portable 3rd.
Yeah.
We had 3 Ultimate, which was the update that Japan got to get G rank.
I don't think I'll ever be back.
It's a commitment, I know. It's a long game to get to the end game.
Yeah.
It is. And the end games, but it's like, for me, my favorite part is the progression. I love getting to a new tier and unlocking new monsters and the upgrades. And then you get into that final rank and you unlock the thing, and that's where my interest would start dying. I mean, I'll go around and I'll kill everything once or twice. I'd farm a few armor sets. But then once I've farmed quite a few armor sets, I've killed basically everything or whatever at the end of that last tier.
Yeah.
There's plenty of replay value in the game. Plenty. It's just that for me, the most exciting parts is unlocking the new tier, new monsters, new monsters climbing the ladder.
I never even finished a G rank, but I got to G rank once. I just never wanted to do it again.
Yeah, Freedom Unite, we all got. Yeah. Well, Freedom Unite was probably the one we got the furthest collectively. Me, you, and the 2 other friends we played with.
Yeah.
You were definitely the lowest, because
I lost the motivation by that point.
I can see, because it's not for everyone, because you got to think low rank is you get all the monsters, high rank is this all of the same monsters,
same again,
and then G rank's all the same. You basically beat the game 3 times in one playthrough of the game. So it's like when you get to G rank,
and it gets that hard too.
it does get very, especially the older games. Like you were playing, especially because you were playing Free Unite. That's still probably one of the hardest ones.
Yeah, because they only add more quality of life and mechanics over time.
Yeah, Rise is the easiest game because it's just the wire
Your
bug.
options. Yeah.
That dodge option. You just so many moves that if we didn't have that back in and had the same move back in the day, they would just one shot.
He has normal bow, no special moves, no.
I tried bow so hard, dude. I just can't. I'm just not good at bow.
It takes fucking forever
to kill something because when I'm not doing it optimally, and you need to be optimal with.
If you're not doing it optimally, you'll hit the time limit.
Yes.
You'll absolutely hit the ridiculously high time limit.
55 minutes.
Yeah.
To kill one thing.
Yeah. You melt my brain into dust, and then you pick up dual swords and do the same fucking mission, and you beat it in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Dual swords get a lot of love too recently.
I bet.
The
weebiest weapon.
I would say longsword's the weebiest weapon.
Actually, insect glaive probably now would be the weebiest.
That's okay. Longsword is so fun to play, but it is a misery to play with online because of friendly fire.
Oh, I thought it'd be miserable to play solo because it's just you and the beast.
It's honestly, if you can master the longsword, it's the most because it's the most popular weapon in the game.
Ew.
They do
I
polls.
hate that fact.
They do polls and release polls to tell you what weapon is played the most, and it's the longsword, I'm pretty sure.
I would put my bet on dual swords. I would have been wrong.
It's the most overpowered if you can, because it has counters that if it's a perfect counter, you take no damage when you take the hit, and then do some shit back, and it's just like, wow. Team 4-Star. You watch Team 4-Star play? No, not Team 4-Star. Team Darkside. Team 4-Star is the DBZ bridge guys. Yeah. Team Darkside are like the highest tier of high tier Monster Hunter gamers, and some of the artwork. This is what I'm calling it. It's art. What they do. They'll get all 4 players, and they'll all be doing the exact same thing. All 4 of their characters will be moving as if they're just after images of each other.
So if it's one person,
they'll kill the hardest thing in the game. All 4 of them in 2 minutes. They speedrun it. And it's just like wild, some stuff. But like, I've seen people, you just finesse the monster. They're just dashing all over the place, dodging everything, and they're constantly on the monster, doing so much damage. Now, us normal humans, I just struggle with that. It's fun to play, but I can't.
You're making me miss it. I'm not gonna lie.
Master it.
I'm having some like flashbacks of like good hammer and fucking sword and shield gameplay. Well, the weapons I wasn't playing back then.
Yeah, well, maybe even just whatever they come out with next for the next world, or which will be 6. Maybe you just pick that up for a little bit. It's only going to go to high rank, so it's not going to be like you're going to have to deal with it.
I kind of like the instance ones more than world. I did try the first world game.
I loved it, dude. It's probably my favorite.
I kind of like the instanced ones more. I found it easier to chase down the monsters in an instance than in an open world.
Well, because the instance is gone, because even Rise and the portable one doesn't. It's not.
Oh no, no! That put a knot in my stomach.
Yeah, the maps aren't as big and detailed as Worlds is.
Yeah,
not even close.
That's the difference maker.
Yeah, but they're still open, so you can watch the monster run away to the next room over there, and you can see him. And he can chase you.
Do they still do away with hot and cold drinks, though?
Yeah, those are gone. Oh, thank God. Well, they're gone from Rise. They were in World.
They're in World? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't be in World 2.
No, I think they're stepping away from it. Which is honestly...
Thank God.
It was 2 slotted items that took up shit on your hotbar.
That you knew you would bring every time.
And it's a waste of an item slot. It's an old gimmick. You know what I mean? Yeah. It worked in the old games. Like, it was something cool.
It was something cute.
It died, with the times. It's
turned annoying. Yeah. There's too many things to keep up with.
Yes. But, yeah. What else we got for games that we've been playing or you're excited for other than Diablo? Anything you know of?
Just Diablo.
Spider-Man 2 for me, because the first game's so good, and Spider-Man 2 original PS2 version. That game was just fire. I would play that again.
I have it. Trying to set up the sacrifices.
Because I was disappointed. Hopefully, actually, because I think I read it somewhere on Reddit that other people felt the same as I did. So hopefully they change this for the new one. You can't get to the Statue of Liberty in the first Spider-Man and PS4 version. I loved being able to. It was so hard to get there. Probably. Well, I mean, I was a young kid when I did it, so it's probably way easier to do it now.
That wasn't too bad to get to it.
On the helicopters. Yeah.
Mean the
Statue of Liberty?
I don't.
Yeah, dude.
I completely misheard you. My brain completely I didn't mishear you. My brain just wanted to hear something else, I guess.
What, Empire State Building?
Yeah, literally. I was like, what does he mean? It's in the middle of Manhattan. That's not fucking hard to get to.
No, it's...
fucking idiot. Continue.
Statue of Liberty. Do you know, to play that... Spider-Man 2 was the first game that I got on the PS2. Well, one of the two. I got an ATV game.
Budokai one.
No, I didn't. Oh, that was your first?
Oh. That might have been GameCube. I don't know.
I think Budokai 1 was on GameCube, yeah.
Oh, I think I got that on GameCube. Never mind.
I think 2 was also on GameCube. I think 3 was the first one to release on PS2, like open release, but I think they were ported to it later on PS2. I could be wrong.
No clue what my first PS2 game was.
But I had Spider-Man 2 before I had a memory card for PS2. I beat Spider-Man 2 with I had to leave my PlayStation 2 on at all times. So I left it on all night, all day when I was at school. Then I'd come home, play for a few hours, and repeat.
That was me with Budokai 1. I don't know if it was PS2 or GameCube, but I also didn't have a memory card yet.
Brutal.
That fucking sucks.
I was so happy when I got one. You know what? I'm going to fucking do it. My wife always makes fun, because I did it recently. What game did I play? It was on the Xbox. I brought my Xbox. I had the
There's only one
Xbox
360 game I want to play again.
What's that?
99 Nights.
Oh, I think I.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, hold on. I need to look this up because
99 Nights is Dynasty Warriors on fucking crack, dude.
I
It's
have
so good.
something in my brain, but
It's probably not as good as I remember it being, but it was so good. Look at those fucking.
Oh yes, I remember this now. That was my always
thing.
thing.
The first game where you're killed like thousands by the fucking brush stroke.
Yes, holy shit, dude. I would play that. That's why I was always complaining about Dinosaurs. I was like, sometimes there's just not enough people to go.
You're running around killing the couple archers that were poking you in Dynasty Warriors 4.
Dynasty Warriors 4, dude, I would erase every enemy on that fucking map.
Yep.
I would ride around on the horse, and I would just kill everyone. Dynasty Warriors 4 is such a good game, dude.
I think I still have my copy of Dynasty Warriors 4.
I do with all my... Thank God I have my save file. Fuck trying to level up all of those characters again.
Yeah, I definitely don't have my save file. Ooh, I'm going to need a memory card.
You don't have a memory card?
I didn't look. I probably do. It has to be in that box.
I'm praying.
I'm coping, dude. I'm coping.
I'm praying for you.
Oh.
I forget what game I played, because... my copy of 13 is for Xbox. 13, not 13.2. I have that for PS4 or 3 rather. I think it was actually a Lord of the Rings game I was playing with it, and I sent you a picture because there was a Naruto game that I was playing a little bit because I saw it there. I was like, I'll play this.
That's what's gonna get me to play PS2 again. That Ultimate Ninja game that's in my box. I love the old 2D Ultimate Ninja games.
Yeah.
Where you're like jumping like planes.
I showed you some pictures of that because it was an open world Naruto game that I was playing.
That game had the most lit supers because they just straight up made up moves if they didn't have like a good move to use.
No. That's what sucks. Naruto has such good video games. One Piece has 2. I hear the new one's good. The Odyssey, whatever it is. Because I played one...
I heard Burning Blood was good. It was one of the fighters.
Oh, I don't know, because I played the other open world one there on an island. I forget what it's called. The one before Odyssey.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Sky Islands and stuff were in it. I forget what it's called, but that one was decent.
Red? I don't know.
Yeah.
Unlimited something?
No, not striking me. Yeah. There were DLCs that I still have. I need to go back and do it. You play this Law, Zoro, and Sabo. It was like from the main menu missions type deal. Bleach has one game. I've only played one Bleach game. It was for the PS3.
I played the DS one.
I didn't know there was DS one. Brave Soul. No, Brave Soul I think is the mobile.
Yeah.
The mobile one. But there was one for PS3 that I played. But 99 Nights, I remember this game. This game was dope.
Yeah,
I loved how many enemies there are. Let me see. Bleach PS3 game. Soul Resurrection. That's what it is. It wasn't bad. I mean, see, this is the in-game stuff of it here.
I can't tell which one was the one I played on DS. Because there's a bunch in Japan.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but is it? Oh, see, there's this PS2 game here, but it's got Japanese lettering, so I don't think it was localized.
Trying to find. I think this is the DS one I played gameplay-wise.
Doesn't look bad. Was it a fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more of like an action one. See right here. This is more. It's like a Warriors game, but not quite a Warriors game.
I totally remember this game for some reason. The Wii game. Okay. Something in my brain. This is like.
I never played the Wii game. The only Wii game I played that I really got into was Monster Hunter Tri. I didn't really play it other than Wii Sports. Me and my sisters used to play that a lot, but
I absolutely played this fucking game. God, it looks like shit. Did we play the Dark Tournament game together?
The Yu Yu Hakusho one?
Yeah.
Probably. I
had every single character in the Dark Tournament.
I have a Yu Yu Hakusho game in my collection up there. I bought it fucking knockoff, though. Or knockoff. It's the game, but the cover is just white. It's just all white, and it just says on the what's that called? Like the
cover?
No, like right there you see all the books titles.
Like the spine?
Yeah, the spine. On the spine it just says the name of the game, Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it's Blood and Rose or something. Rose something. I don't know.
That makes me miss Duelist of Roses now.
Oh, I have that one too. Oh, you mean Yu-Gi-Oh?
I love that game.
I have that.
The one where it's like a RTS game?
Yes, but my favorite is Capsule Coliseum, where it's more of a chess game. I fucking love that game. I played that. Well, I say recently. It's probably like 2 years ago.
The living shit out of Duelist of Roses, the RTS game. That might be like.
I
beat that game.
I didn't.
You know me.
I love old school Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I need one more card. I think I'm gonna buy a Change of Heart because I bought a bunch of the old school cards. So I have 3 Blue Eyes. I got Dark Magician. All of the cards we had when we were kids. You know, the first generation cards.
Sorry, looking up how much this costs.
Duelist of Roses.
Oh yeah.
So I bought a bunch of cards because I'm gonna put them all in sleeves. I already bought the sleeves for them too, because they're different size sleeves than Magic cards. And I was gonna make like a big poster out of them and keep them in the sleeves so that they're protected. Because I'll just glue the sleeve to the thing, whatever I make. Yeah. So I'm not gluing it because I don't want to ruin the cards. I don't want to glue the cards to this thing.
Yeah. So you can.
So I'll just glue them all in sleeves or whatever, and maybe put like find a plastic laminate to put over that's not laminate, because if you laminate something, it's there forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just want something made, because if it's in a sleeve and open, there's still that gap at the top of the sleeve that the card dust and stuff could get in. But I laid them all out, and how it worked was on the number of cards I have, I'd have one empty slot at the bottom, and I just went through all my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I couldn't find anything. I had to buy them all because, remember, I had the deck somewhere. We tried looking for it, but who knows where that thing went.
So sigh.
Probably in your mom.
I'm sure you can just find a random card that's really cool to buy.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was going to buy the Change of Heart.
Oh, Change of Heart.
Because I have, at the bottom, I have some...
Toon World.
I have a bunch of old, iconic trap, and, well, I have a Relinquish. I actually don't... I have the Fusion Relinquish, the purple one. Thousand's Eyes Restrict. No, Thousand Eye Restrict is the original card, and Relinquish is the Fusion card. Or is it the other way around?
I have no clue.
Dude, it's so old.
I thought I remembered.
We're about to find out right now. Yep, Thousand Eye Restrict. I have this one. That's the purple one. So Relinquished is... Yeah, Relinquished is the blue one, yeah.
Oh, they don't actually look that much different from each other.
They really don't.
His just belly eyeballs. Opened up.
Yeah, the eyeballs. I don't know, man. Old Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted, but they're so much expensive. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'll show you.
Let me tell you, don't play it though.
I know.
Bruh, I tried playing Master Duel. It is a fucking nightmare.
Because honestly, dude, it's like
I got turn 1 lost on
Yeah,
my first
I
game
was gonna
against
say,
another
it's
player.
more
And it was a
brutal.
long fucking turn.
it's like it's way more brutal
You
than
can't
Magic
follow
is. Yeah.
You can't follow it. They play it, and then immediately comes out with something else, and then they like link fuse, and then they switch to something. I can't read what the fuck is happening.
And then you think Magic's gotten out of hand. Yu-Gi-Oh's gotten out of hand. With
I
their
was
new cards.
shocked. I deleted it right after. I'm like, I don't want to touch this again.
So I wanted this version of the Blue Eyes. I think I have one of these, but I have two of. No, it's this version I have, or I might even have one of this, one and one, because this one is still $20-$25 to buy it. But the one with the tablet behind it, or the one where his head's kind of turned, or like kind of upside down. But the original one in the anime that Kaiba has is the one I wanted. But like right now, let's see, go to Amazon.
Do you still have the movie one?
No, well, it was cheap. I kind of you mean the Shining Dragon, Blue Eyes Shining
the
Dragon?
triple-headed one.
No, that one's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The movie one is.
I just saw it. All the way to the left, a little bit lower, right there.
This is close, but I'm thinking, this is Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon.
But
There's so
alternative White Dragon, not even ultimate. What the fuck does that mean?
Dude, I told you, man, Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten out of hand.
It
There's
is.
so many. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon.
Do you want a link? Do you want to fucking... I don't remember all the mechanics names. I don't even know.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's like wheel summons or something. I don't fucking know.
That's the one from the movie.
Yeah.
I used that because when we went, I saw that movie.
There's one side by side with Ultimate too.
Because you have to sacrifice the Blue Eyes Ultimate to get him on the field.
Suck my dick.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone has a turn one way to do it.
Yeah, but then you need 3 Blue Eyes to summon. It's
sure they have a way.
I'm sure. Because when I went to go see this movie in theaters, which is super dope, is part of the promotion was everyone that went got a card. You got this or the the magician guy, and there was one other. I think it was the pyramid card.
Was that Blackluster Soldier, or is it like a more advanced version of Blackluster Soldier?
No, it's a dark magician.
I feel like it's a fusion of some sort.
I forget what's his name. How do you spell sorcerer? Help me.
SOR.
Sorcerer of Dark Magic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice either a dark magician or a dark magician girl or something to get him on the field, or both. He was in the movie. The first Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Or was it the first? But yeah, I made sure to get this copy of Dark Magician.
The one where Kaiba had a fucking space elevator.
No, that's the newest movie, which is fucking fire.
Was it?
The newest Yu-Gi-Oh movie is dope. Well, the newest Yu-Gi-Oh movie with the original cast, because I'm not going to say that there's not a newer movie with new characters that I don't know. But this was definitely the first one because it had all the god cards in it, yeah.
I think there are 2 series past the one with motorcycles.
Well, I think it's all over, to be honest. I don't think they're making new content.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a currently airing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really? Yeah, so this is it. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Yeah. When Yugi had all the Egyptian gods, and Kaiba came up with that pyramid card to seal them. But the newest one, what is the newest one? Oh god, there was one with all 3 of them in it. 3D beyond bonus beyond time or whatever. Ugh. Is it this one? Yes, Dark Side Dimensions. This movie is dope, dude. So this is the one where Kaiba has has the space elevator. So Kaiba wants to fight the Pharaoh because the Pharaoh at the end of the thing is gone. He goes back.
Is this where he makes a simulation
of the Pharaoh? Yeah, but he loses. He fires the guy. That's the scene. He fires the guy for the water bottle because he smacks a water bottle or throws a water bottle and it breaks, and it's a Kaiba Corp item. So he goes, fire whoever engineered that water bottle. Kaiba Corp doesn't make products that break.
That's fucking ridiculous.
But no, he wanted to fight him so bad that Kaiba basically kills himself to go to the afterlife to duel the pharaoh in the afterlife. Somehow he makes it to the afterlife to duel this guy, and that's how the movie ends. You don't even see the duel.
That's wild.
Yeah. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
That truly is the dark side of dimensions.
It's
Oh, do me a favor, look up Duelist of Roses screenshots.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Is that it?
E instead of A.
Same thing though. This is the one where it's just white cover that has the name on it. But I've tried playing it. It's because it's this stuff.
Oh, this isn't even the one I remember.
It's not. Yeah, because I've tried playing this. It's hard to get. So which one do you remember?
Oh man, this is gonna be a hard search.
We could just look up Yu-Gi-Oh names, game. Or how many Yu-Gi-Oh video games you think there are?
RTS, PS2. Oh man. Ugh. Sorry, I got.
Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, 5D, Konami, Yu-Gi-Oh GX.
This wasn't GX. Yeah, GX.
Secret Cards. Oh, what was this? Game Boy Advanced. What was it on?
I swear it was PS2.
Alright, then let me type PS2 in.
Is it not Duelist of Roses? Am I really? Oh my god. I've had to go through this search list before too.
No, not Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Capsule Monster Coliseum, dude, I love that game. It's so good.
Was it that?
Duel Monsters, maybe?
I'll look at Capsule Coliseum real quick.
Capsule Coliseum it's literally just chess pieces that go around, and then you get them into a position, and you can attack the chess piece type deal, and then...
Is it turn-based, though, or was
yeah,
it
it's
constantly moving?
No.
Oh, okay, I can see this now.
On your turn, you get so much... You can move all of your pieces at one time.
Yeah, this still isn't it, I don't think. I played that, though. That was good shit, too.
I love that game. Yeah, this is that right here. And there's so many cool pieces that you could get at the end. Let's see what we got here. It's a game like this where you actually laid out cards? What do you mean by RTS?
I mean, like, you moved units across a field.
Oh. Because Duelist of Roses, you do that.
Do you?
Yeah, what? That's
I'm
screenshot.
not crazy, right? I'm not crazy.
That was what that screenshot was.
I saw cards up.
Yes, it's both.
They're placing cards. Oh, thank God. I'm not crazy then.
Yeah, see, right here, see? So you place cards.
That still looks like...
Oh, it does look like just an arena, huh?
Right? Like, it looks like the regular playfield.
But then...
Yeah, move. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Duelist of
Roses
Roses.
looks that shitty.
Yeah, maybe.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. What? What is that? That's not the game I played.
It's
not the game I played. What is this? Why are there cards on the ground? This is not the game I played. I refuse to believe this.
Bro, nostalgia will do that to you.
Like point counters. I don't remember that though. No, you were isekai into like a world. You're commanded units that walked across the field. Those motherfuckers ain't walking. I don't believe this.
No, seeing the Mario movie, you're...
Lose my mind.
Did you know that Mario's an isekai?
Oh, no.
Super Mario Bros. It is.
It's awful.
He is. He's from Brooklyn, bro. You think Brooklyn and the Mushroom Kingdom exist in the same plane of existence?
Oh, my God. This might actually be the fucking game. It actually...
How's that for a shatter of your memories? Your
oh my God,
memories?
This is gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna be watching playthroughs of this fucking game tonight. I swear to God. Oh my God, no, this is it. Yeah. Oh no.
Glorious.
I hope I still have this game. I'm about to buy a fucking adapter tonight.
Tonight.
Oh yeah, it's the labyrinth pieces that really sold me. The labyrinth terrain pieces.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Because all the terrains had different like movement penalties and shit.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Old games, man. Like
my nostalgia blinders. I thought it was like at least like RuneScape, where it's like a weird grassy texture throughout, and they're walking. Maybe I turned off the boxes. Maybe there's an option to turn off that part of the UI.
Maybe
where it like frames it all in colors.
Bro, you got me wanting to plug in all my old systems now.
No, I swear
old
there's
games.
free movement.
I'm gonna be playing Dynasty Warriors 4 and fucking. You know what? Also, I should just show you my cabinet of all my old games. Or you can just look at the nostalgia blast that's in there. Because the only 2 games I've ever traded in ever in my life were
I might need to borrow some of them, man, once I get my shit going again.
the Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith movie game and the Incredible Hulk video game based off of the one with Ed Norton. Was it Ed? Yeah, Ed Norton.
Do you remember Duel Masters?
I saw it in the list, but I didn't click on it.
Not the Yu-Gi-Oh one, the fucking rip-off Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. Because Duel Masters is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of the term anyway. Oh no, it says its own thing. Let me see what this is. Cards?
Yeah. Yeah, get ready for that.
Oh wow, yes, I do remember this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was not a fan.
This set of 10 cards is worth $2,000. Maybe Duel Masters is just a fire undercover fire.
I swear to God, I'm forgetting a game. There's no way it was this game.
Yeah, like look at the prices on these cards. This one card, $20, $9, $13, $10 for 3, $12.
Oh, there's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hakusho Dark Tournament game. Oh, shit. Tell me I'm running out of alternatives. It had to be Duelist of Roses, I guess, but I really thought it had like a free movement sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I thought you'd like send a unit to walk somewhere, and like their units would walk too.
There you go. How's this now? Nostalgia Blast right
there. So good.
It does still look beautiful though. Dark Tournament.
It doesn't look bad at all.
I would play that.
Look at that character select screen of losers.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes, all of those losers. The only 2 non-losers right here. Oh, well, no, Kurama's there.
Oh, no. Don't throw that shade on my boy. On my fucking... There he is.
Oh, I don't know.
Karasu?
Karasu.
Fucking exploding hands, man. Oh, man.
Look at this, dude.
Sorry,
Yo,
this
just looks like an old Yakuza game.
It does, actually. Oh my god, what a perfect fucking game for Yu Hakusho. Will be a Yakuza game.
Oh man, old games hit different. They just do. Oh boy, look at Toguro at like 20% power. Those shoulders.
And it's not even his real 20% power.
Oh man, what else do I got up there? I got all of the God of Wars. I got drawing a blank. I have an Avatar: The Last Airbender game that was pretty dope. What? Suddenly remembered something cool?
Hopefully.
Lay it on me.
No, I'm trying to see if I found no, this game looks worse. Never mind.
Oh jeez.
Wow. Oh man, that was false hope. Oh, it's gonna bug the shit out of me, man. The rest of my life.
Duelist
I
of Roses.
swear to God, yeah, it's not the game I remember.
There are 2 new games coming out. Another 2, but not anytime soon. The new Tenkaichi game that's coming out.
Yes.
I'm interested in that. And I know you hate it. And I know you're going to fucking make a noise. The new Armored Core.
Ugh. You bet your ass it would make a noise. I didn't even want to make you right, but you right.
I want to play that so bad. Hopefully it lives up, though, because we know nothing. Cinematic trailers don't mean dick.
Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? It was Naruto. Ultimate Ninja Storm. They've been making a new one.
Are they?
Yeah.
They need to make another Bleach game, so they need to make its back, maybe. Listen, you guys making bank off of Brave Souls, the portable game. Bring it to a console. Just give me anything. A fighting game of anything with my Ichigo. And all the rest of the characters of Bleach, man. But that's hard, though, making, because, like the Demon Slayer game. I wouldn't buy that.
This is not the game I played. This is not the fucking game I played, man.
You're going to let
I
us
was
know.
not moving cards across the field. I was moving units. I'm frustrated.
You're going to go through a rabbit hole tonight of all Yu-Gi-Oh games ever made.
I really fucking am. I'm actually getting frustrated.
Well, the second you do, let me know so that
I will find this fucking game. List of Yu-Gi-Oh video games, Wikipedia. I'm fucking done, man. Oh, God. You put breed in the name. It's not a good choice.
Ooh.
Forbidden Memories. I just looked up Forbidden Memories.
I got a fucking... There's some Xbox game. Well, Xbox doesn't really have many games on it that I mean, there was that one Naruto game I played a little bit of. And there's 2 Lord of the Rings games I played on it. They were just alright.
Oh, man. On what?
Xbox 360.
Okay. You weren't talking about the PS2 Lord of the Rings games now.
Oh, no, those are fucking...
I was about to say, man, you'd be talking out of pocket there.
Oh, no. The Fellowship of the Ring game was kind of...
I didn't play Fellowship.
I played that one. It's kind of just bad. But
Two Towers. That game fucking slaps.
Dude, the Helm's Deep fights are so fucking hard.
Fucking found it. I fucking found it. I know I fucking found it.
What is it called?
The False-Bound Kingdom.
Oh, okay. I'll pull it up on the big screen.
Do it. I'm not even sure if I'm right yet. I'm just basing it off the name. Oh my god, is this GameCube? Was it really GameCube? I'm fucked. This is gonna be mad expensive. I'm fucked.
You don't even have
I'm
GameCube.
Fucked.
Oh, that's it right here?
I think it is. I still don't see it as an overworld though. But this does look like it. This does look like what every time you go into it, like in an encounter.
Oh shit, the guide cards were in it? Holy shit.
Dude, this game was fucking fire.
I've never seen this. Yeah, it looks almost like kind of like a Final Fantasy-esque with the health points and stuff at the bottom.
And you have like an overworld map where you're trying to defend areas and send units, and then as they like make contact, they have battles. Oh man, this game is so fucking good.
Like this?
Yes! Yes! Thank you! I'm not crazy! Thank you. I feel so fucking vindicated right now. That is like better than fucking sex, I swear to God. Oh, dude.
Alright, so now we need to find a GameCube.
Oh,
this game.
It's gonna be so fucking expensive. I can't even imagine. Just hit the shopping tab. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart.
$17. 12, 13.
I'm so happy.
13 used. Oh, this one's 30.
Oh my god, I'm so sad I sold my F-Zero copy now and my custom Robo copy. It's like, I never thought I'd play GameCube games again.
Do you still have your GameCube?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, time to look that up.
But I sold my favorite fucking... The consoles are never as bad as finding rare games. Yeah, see, that's not
So
bad.
total to play this game again, you need to dish out $80.
Yeah, but see, now I'm going to look up some of my favorite games. It's going to be over. Custom Robo.
Oh,
Let's see how much it's going to cost to buy it back.
This is a Ratatouille GameCube game? What the fuck?
How much is this?
Oh shit, first Budokai, Star Wars 2? First off, that can't be the movie Ratatouille.
No, that's exactly what it's
But
about.
GameCube is not that old.
Oh, you're having an existential crisis. I'm so sorry.
Is Ratatouille that old?
Yeah, it is. Also, look at this fucking price for custom Robo. I'm gonna kill myself.
Holy shit.
Oh, I never should have sold it.
How much did you sell it for?
Oh, I sold it for like $80 too.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
What is this game? I don't know that.
Oh, it's so good. You go into you're like little customizable robots with guns on each hand, and you go into like a mini coliseum.
Is it like Armored Core, but less Armored Core-y?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't handle nearly as hard. It's kind of top downish. Like that. That's a little like the camera angle of the game.
Oh, okay.
So you're like running around a little arena with your customizable robot. The campaign is mad fucking long.
What's the newest Armored Core?
No, like PS2.
It doesn't even say.
Real Ubisoft did not make Armored Core.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they?
See how much F-Zero costs now. That's gonna be the one that really breaks my heart. I fucking loved the GameCube F-Zero. Oh no, that's a bad sign.
Oh yeah.
The first results were figures and memorabilia before it was the actual game.
Armored Core is $40. Because I definitely don't. I've never owned an Armored Core game. I've only ever played it at other people's houses.
F-Zero is between 50 and 200.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It's bad. I did own an Armored Core game, and boy did I liked it. I mean, because I had the one. There's two kinds of Armored Core games back in the day. They either had a story, and you'd go through missions and shit, or it looked like a fake PvP game where you're fighting through a leaderboard of computers that you have to beat, and that's kind of like your job, and you're doing the maintenance in between the fights. Mm-hmm. I had the latter, which I think is why I liked it more, because it felt like a competitive game even though it wasn't. But they had the worst controls of all fucking time. Minus doing menus in Path of Exile on console. Those are the worst controls of all time.
Armored Core has pretty bad controls, though.
Terrible. When you're turning it with your shoulder buttons.
Brutal.
Fucking awful. I'm so sad. F-Zero.
I feel like I'm gonna be doing it, man. You're gonna catch me like Friday night whipping out some of the old systems.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to put in like $80 to play one Yu-Gi-Oh game again. I beat the shit out of that game, my guy.
I would do. I mean, listen. I bought a 3DS.
I had everything that game had to offer me.
I bought a 3DS specifically from Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I bought a Vita specifically for Dissidia Duodecim. Yep. I bought a Switch specifically for Monster Hunter Cross. I bought a Switch. I had the Wii for Tri, so I just bought Tri. I didn't have the Wii. My sisters had it, and I just confiscated it for.
But you would have bought a Wii for Tri.
So I've bought in systems specifically for a single game before, but you're gonna get. You buy the GameCube, you're gonna get replay value of other games that you may want to play in the future. You know what I mean?
I'm sad I sold the ones I would have wanted to.
And who knows? Maybe you could find both of those. You just shop around. Maybe you could find. That Yu-Gi-Oh game for cheaper.
Yeah. Here's the real heartbreaker. The game I was looking for the longest time. Oh, that eBay. Oh, but it's in Japan, so it's definitely region locked. So yeah, take a peep at those fucking prices. For a JRPG, I thought was too hard as a kid.
Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, you could peep around.
I see those prices. Yeah, those. Yeah, that's hard. Is
bad.
That. The store you bought the Fate. I know the name, but the store that I'm talking about that you bought the Alexander figure.
Yes, I should check there.
Well, I was gonna say, do they have video games there, or are they only mainly comics and manga?
They used to have some video games. God,
but I'd feel like if they have it in the store, they would be aware of how old.
Yeah,
how much money it's worth.
They probably know to look it up. I'd probably have a better chance, weirdly enough, going to video game retailers.
But like GameStop wouldn't have it. They don't stock old games at all anymore.
Old ones. Because I did find a store where I asked if they had Skies of Arcadia straight up. This was when I was up in Maine with my partner. I just straight up asked the guy too. I was like, "Do you fucking have Skies of Arcadia by any chance?" He's like, "Nah, we just had a copy too." I was like, "What did that fucking sell for?" He's like, "I just sold it for like 50, 60. I was was like, you motherfuckers.
You Oh man, I had that game, White Chronicles 2. I played it right after I played 12.
I'd love to open a nerd shop, man.
White Chronicles 2. I played this game.
I remember this fucking game.
I think it's your copy. I'm pretty
I didn't
sure.
touch it. No, I definitely didn't play it.
Why does this say PS3? I definitely played this on PS2.
Oh, you wish that was PS2.
Dude, I will walk upstairs right now and grab the copy of this game that I swear, maybe it's
also,
one that I have.
We need to wrap up.
We do, yes. I swear I had this for PS2.
I remember you telling me about this game too.
Yeah, because
you hated that the main character had absolutely nothing to do with anything in the story.
I didn't play it very far, but like the main core, see, like this screenshot here, kind of looks like 12 a little bit, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is, you have the White Knights that are giant mechas that you can use kind of like a limit break, but way more often than limit breaks.
Makes everything better.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened. I just stopped playing it. I never beat it. But yeah. Right, we went on, this is a little longer one. We went on for a nice, entertaining tangent there, though. But we are going to have to wrap it up. We will get back to you with all this information on the next episode of what's going on. You're going to find, he's probably going to find something online.
I'm just going to watch someone play through the Falsebound Kingdom tonight. That game was so
honestly,
fucking good.
It's probably going to make you want to get it more.
Yeah. But, I mean, at least I'll experience it again. It's better than not.
I did that with an old computer game. It was Jurassic Park Trespassers.
You know what's going to piss me off about it? Is they're going to have things that I might not have gotten. Or, like, vice versa. I'll be like, no, you didn't get the Toon Magician Girl? Ooh. God, that game was so fucking good. Like, you get bonuses for putting certain monsters together. Like, if you had all the Harpy sisters stake together.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was so good. It is actually breaking my heart. Fuck the gaming industry.
I know, right?
How have they whipped us into accepting there's no backwards compatibility for so long? Oh my God.
I know, but also, why is this? I can't search right now.
Oh, it's probably. Ooh, we might want to check out Audacity at some point too.
I don't know. Fuck spelling right now.
Oof.
But, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, see. Look, but this game, that's literal in-game graphics of this game.
No.
This is how old this game was.
The first Turok. Oh my God.
Yeah, and I Jurassic Park Trespassers. I played this game. I had no idea what I was doing, dude. The open world of this game. Yeah, that's gameplay. Yeah, dude.
It's like a VR game. It just clocks like that.
Dude, it's so hard picking things up with this game. But the world, dude, is so massive in this game. It's so easy to get lost.
Oh, this is throwing me back. This looks like Postal 2.
This is a computer game. Yeah. So I looked up a playthrough of this to see how you beat it. This T-Rex is walking around. The final fight is some stupid-ass raptor. I was so disappointed, the final boss fight. But yeah, this was one of the first computer games I had when I was in, like, 5th grade. When did this game come out? And we'll wrap it up right after
I think it's at 98,
98. October 28, yeah. 1998.
Brutal. DreamWorks, damn.
Yeah. Dream Interactive, yep. But I guess
it's been episode 11.
Dukes of Weebdom. We've also should mention, we haven't mentioned it once, but we have a Twitter account. Go follow us. Dukes of Weebdom.
Yeah, follow me.
Follow Kahaku. I don't have one. I'm a blip. Or a genius to stay off Twitter. One or the other.
You got it right the first time.
Well, last time you told me I was smart for it, so.
Yeah, at least you're not getting One Piece spoilers.
True. But have a good one.